Hi there, it's Richard here today again. I'm going to return to 1 Thessalonians 4 and verse 13 because there's a little wrinkle that I've come across that I'd like to share with you. But I do not want you to be ignorant, brethren, concerning those who have fallen asleep, in other words, those who have died, lest you sorrow as others who have no hope. For if we believe that Jesus died and rose again, even so God will bring with him those asleep in Jesus. For this we say to you by the word of the Lord, that we who are alive and remain until the coming of the Lord will by no means precede those who are asleep or dead. For the Lord himself will descend from heaven with a shout, with the voice of an archangel, and with the trumpet of God, and the dead in Christ shall arise first. So, what I want to talk about today is that trumpet. What is that? What is the trumpet of God? And to look at this, we need to realize that there's two types of trumpets in the Bible. The more common trumpet, which was used for the feasts that were set at certain dates and times, the 7 Jewish feasts, Levitical feasts I should add, and also for times of judgment. For the trumpets that were used, for example, times of judgment, I'm thinking of the time that they marched around Jericho, the trumpets that the priests blew at the end of that were shofars, the ram's horn trumpet. So the ram's horn trumpet is used in the situations where it's a Levitical feast, and set times and dates, or for judgment, when there's a trumpet blast for judgment, like with Jericho. There was also some other trumpets, and I'm going to read it to you. So, in Numbers chapter 10, verses 1 to 7. And the word of the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, Make 2 silver trumpets for yourself. You shall make them of hammered work. You shall use them for calling the congregation. Interesting, isn't it? And to directing the movement of the camps. When they blow both of them, all the congregation shall gather before you at the door of the tabernacle of meeting. But if they blow only one, then the leaders, the heads of the divisions of Israel, shall gather to you. When you sound the advance, the camps that lie on the east side shall then begin their journey. When you sound the advance a second time, then the camps that lie on the south side shall begin their journey. They shall sound the call for them to begin their journeys. And when the assembly is to be gathered together, you shall blow, but not sound the advance. When the assembly is to be gathered together, you shall blow, but not sound the advance. The sons of Aaron, the priests, shall blow the trumpets, and these shall be to you as an ordinance forever throughout your generations. So, the silver trumpet, when that was blown, there was no indication of when that was going to happen. However, whenever the silver trumpet was blown, the Israelites knew it was time to assemble together and leave. Now these trumpets, the silver trumpets, could be sounded at any time. There was no warning. And the other interesting thing, they're silver trumpets. And the silver is the metal that is a sign of redemption, of purchase, and it's a sign of salvation. So the silver trumpet, when it blows, is a sign of our salvation. So I think does it tie in? It's a different trumpet, obviously, that sounded at this 1 Thessalonians 4. Is it the silver trumpet? probably, I think. The silver trumpets, no notice, no warning, but they knew, the children of Israel knew it was time to go to a new place and that they should assemble together when that silver trumpet is blown. Thank you. You may disagree or agree, or I thought it was interesting. I mean, anyway, thanks very much for your time. I appreciate it. Bye.